Hi, Martin here, and are you someone that is fed up with seeing this spinning rainbow wheel on your Mac? Is it running slow? Not sure how to speed it up? If so, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways to help speed up your Mac. So let's get started. So tip number 1 is a good old-fashioned turn it off and turn it on again. But more specifically, we're going to restart the Mac. Now, if you're like me and you've got a MacBook laptop that you just open and close when you need to use it and when you finish using it, essentially that's just kind of putting the MacBook to sleep and then waking it up again. But it's really good to get into the habit of periodically restarting your Mac, because what this will do is clear memory and restart processes. So you may find a simple restart by going up to the Apple icon and selecting restart will actually resolve a lot of your Mac slowdown. Okay, so tip number 2 is to find and close any resource-heavy processes. So some apps or processes may be taking up quite a hefty chunk of your Mac's processing power, and what this does is prevent other processes from running efficiently. So we need to check and find out what might be doing this so that we can close them and let our Mac run as efficiently as possible. So in order to do this, we're going to use the Activity Monitor. So head up to Spotlight, search for Activity Monitor, and go ahead and open it up. Click on the CPU tab, and this may take a second, but then you'll see all of the processes that are happening on your Mac pop up, and it should be organized by percentage, so how much of the CPU it's using up. But if not, go ahead and check this column. So you've got the highest at the top and then the lowest at the bottom. What you'll notice when you're watching this activity monitor is that they'll move around quite a lot. So it's worth sometimes checking just for a couple of minutes to see which ones are consistently at the top of the list. So if you find one that you think, oh, actually, yeah, that's one that's taking up quite a lot of processing power, if you double click it, this box pops up. You can then go to quit, and then what that will do is quit that application or process, and then you'll be able to hopefully help speed up your Mac by removing that process. Okay, tip 3 is another quick one, and this is to check for any Mac OS updates. So sometimes the slowdown on your Mac is due to the software. So more specifically that the operating system, the Mac OS, is out of date. So in order to check this, we need to head up to the Apple icon in the top left-hand corner, click About This Mac, and then on the first screen, so the overview screen, you'll find a button here that says Software Update. Select this, and then what it will do is tell you, so you can see I have an update available for my Mac. Go ahead and select Update Now, and your Mac may restart. After that, hopefully, it will help with your Mac slowdown issues. Okay, so tip number 4 is to free up some storage space. So your Mac needs enough storage space to work effectively. So if it's too full, then that can contribute to your slowdown issues. So to check this, we're going to again head up to the Apple icon in the top left-hand corner and click About This Mac again. On these tab options at the top, we're going to select Storage, and then we're going to select Manage. So once we've clicked on Manage, we now have a few options that can actually quickly organize and manage the storage for us. So these are Store in iCloud, so you can free up some space on your device by moving files to cloud storage. To do that, you select Store in iCloud and then follow the instructions on screen. We also have Optimize Storage. Okay, so what that will do is automatically delete movies and TV shows that you've already watched. Next is to empty the bin automatically. So this is something I would highly recommend turning on. A lot of people will continuously delete documents, say their Mac is running slow, and then when you open up the bin, there's 2,000 documents that have collected up over a year or two. So I would turn that on, and then you don't have to worry about emptying the bin yourself. And then the last option is reduce clutter. So this is a tool to easily spot and delete large or useless files. You can click review files and go through each document before deleting them permanently. So on top of these 4 options, these are really good, quick ways to organize. What I would also recommend is considering an external hard drive. Certainly documents that you don't regularly use but perhaps don't want to delete, pop them onto an external hard drive, and that will free up space on your Mac. Tip number 5 is a simple one, but is something that can significantly slow down your Mac, and that is to make sure that you have fully closed your applications. Now, you might be thinking, well, I always close my applications. It's simple, I just hit the red cross and then job done. However, hitting the red cross doesn't necessarily fully close the application. Now, if you've been used to using a Windows machine, this is quite different. So, to ensure that your application is closed fully, there's 2 different ways that you can do this. So I have Safari open here. I can go ahead and click on the red cross in the top left-hand corner. Now that has closed my Safari window. However, if I go down to my dock at the bottom, what you can see is this dot underneath the application. Now that dot means that this application is still running in the background. So I might not necessarily have any Safari windows open, but it is still running. And you can see I've got a number of dots under my applications here. So to ensure that this is fully closed and not taking up any memory or processing power, what we're going to do is secondary control click and then hit quit. That dot has now disappeared, so that means that the application is fully closed. So if I head back on and I decide that I'm going to close my application again, instead of hitting the cross and then control clicking and quit, what I can do is select the application name and then go quit Safari. And we can see down here that that dot has automatically gone. So it's a good habit to get into of selecting the name of the application at the top, quit, and that will fully close the application and ensure it's not taking up any of the processing power of your Mac. So there you have it, 5 ways to speed up your Mac. I really hope that that's been useful. I hope it reduces the amount that you see the incredibly frustrating rainbow wheel. If it has helped you in any way, then please consider liking this video and subscribing for more tips. I'll see you next time.